guys, welcome back to the channel. It's E-Money Gaming coming back with another video, and today guys I'm gonna show you the top 5 best weapons in Call of Duty Black Ops 7, and I'm also gonna give you my loadout strategies and equipped cores and all that stuff, or perks as you like to call them. So the first weapon we're going to start off, guys, is the AK-27. I'm not going to lie, when I first started using this weapon, it was god tier. I mean, your damage range is pretty high, but I mean, you do have a high recoil rate on the AK-27. However, I do recommend using this weapon if you're not really good with the other weapons. For this loadout, I'm just going to let you guys copy this down right here. I got the LT Mini scope. We're just going to press RB right here and scroll over to reticle. I got this X reticle here. I feel as if it helps me the best with headshot range. But I mean, it's also a personal preference for you guys. But I personally recommend this little X dot here. It's phenomenal for making headshots, guys. And then what do we want? I personally use the suppressor because there's no minimap firing ping. It's up to you guys, obviously, if you'd like to use all these other muzzles, but I personally recommend suppressors if you don't want to be seen on the map. And since I spoke about the suppressors, let me just back out of this for 1 second. All my perks, guys, for every single one of my class is a recon perk. I do have perk greed wildcard attached to most of my loadouts to help me gain an extra perk, but I play mostly recon every single loadout just because I don't want to be seen or detected on the map. So that's another valuable tip that you guys can also use in the field. But back to the AK-27, I got the bullet velocity barrel. All this does, guys, is just increase your bullet velocity, your firing range of the bullets. It helps a lot, this barrel, but if you're going to equip this barrel, I know it's going to take some time to unlock all these things, guys, but once you have that barrel as well, please have the high velocity ammo equipped underneath your fire mods. This, along with that barrel, will work combination wise, and it'll make your shots just phenomenal better. We're gonna go over to the magazine. I got the 30 round because obviously it's not the max like this one right here, but I mean, if you have this one and you want to equip it, go ahead. But you know, the reload quickness, it's just gonna be a pain in the ass, and you guys just are gonna have a hard time while playing this game. So 30 round flip mag, it's the reload quickness that you want with this if you want a fast paced gameplay and get back out there shooting, guys. But yeah, you know, personally I have the Cobra 9 pistol on this thing. It's a high damage range. It's a full automatic pistol, guys. I mean, these other two, the Jagger and the Velox, I mean, I personally hate these two. I mean, short burst because it's a semi-auto pistols, but I prefer the Cobra 9, or Coda 9, sorry. As we know, back in the Black Ops 6 video, we have our assault packs. We still have assault pack, we still have a sim shot, we still have Semtex. Now, as of for perks, and this just goes for each and every one of my loadouts, but I do change them for each different one. Depends on what I want to do. But mostly I have Ghost, Vigilance, and Tracker. So pretty much the Ghost one, you're undetected by UAV or while you're planting, defusing, or controlling any of your score streaks. So whenever you have a score streak, guys, like your UAV, and you want to deploy it, basically you're going to be undetectable by any enemy encounters while you're doing that, especially if there's an enemy with a scalp pulse or an enemy UAV in the air, you are also going to be undetected by this. Vigilance, sorry, it gives you an increased minimap area, so this just, you know, I look at the minimap a lot and I pay attention to it and the key points in terms of like spawn points and all that stuff. So you really would need this perk equipped to your loadouts if you really want to get a leg up on the competition. And last but not least, I got the Tracker. Pretty much you just see enemy footsteps on the map once they've tracked beside you and you don't even know they're there. This is a really good perk to have, guys, because, you know, especially with this ghost perk or everything, you're undetectable by any enemies. You can pretty much sneak up on them and give them, you know, a silent kill, or you can give them one of your what is that takedown. Bankroll is my perk greed perk that I have attached to this loadout just because I just started every single life with an extra 150% health. And now that we're done with AK-27, I can show you guys the Carbon 57. I also recommend this weapon. It is a full automatic submachine gun, guys. It has a lot of ammo in this gun. I mean, it's ridiculous. I just actually upgraded it to Prestige 2, so all these firing mods are just going to be attached now, actually. But anyways, the optic, I do have the basic optic that you unlock for any weapon, the mini reflex 04, and go to RB and scroll over to reticle. I have the red focus. Now I know I said the red crosshatch was the reticle of choice, guys, but you know, play around with all your reticles, see which one works out best for you. I personally like these two more because they're like nice and small and they help me focus more on headshots, especially when I want to complete all the challenges for the weapon skins. Just gonna go back here. Muzzle again. I always like to have the suppressor on there because I really would not like the enemy to see me on the map, because you know, sometimes when you're shooting you miss your shots, you gotta reload, and as you're shooting your location is being revealed to anybody else. So I mean, by the time you reload, you're gonna die by the time you kill that guy. This is the best suppressor to have on any one of your weapons, the monolithic suppressor. I can't speak right now for the life of me. Sorry, guys. But you know, no minimap firing pin, but it also increases your bullet velocity and your damage range. So you're gonna have your bullet velocity barrel equipped. You're also going to have your high velocity fire mod equipped as well, and once you unlock it, you're going to want to have this firepower suppressor, guys, because it is phenomenal. I mean, I'm just giving you the tips here to be dominant in Black Ops 7. Under barrel and all those attachments, I mean, I don't really have anything equipped right now, but it all depends on your personal preference. I personally like the steady sway hand stop because it gives me aiming idle sway, aiming walking steadiness, aiming idle sway delay, and horizontal recoil control. And that just helps me in the game. I don't even know why. It just helps me shoot better, I guess. So rear grips, guys, I don't really have any rear grips on my assault rifles or submachine guns. It's mostly for my sniper rifles, but I will get back down to that in a minute. The next weapon I want to show you guys is the Peacekeeper. Now, the only sucky thing about this weapon, guys, is that it's all the way down at the bottom of the assault rifles list, so unfortunately you won't be unlocking it until you get to level 52, whether you're just starting out or in any prestige level. I know it sucks, but once you get it, use it. This weapon's awesome. High fire rate, guys, fully automatic, and it has a high recoil but has a limited damage range. So we're just gonna go over to the gunsmith here. I'm just gonna show you the optic again. Mini reflex 01 optic. This red focus reticle. And then I don't have my muzzles or anything attached because I did just unlock this weapon, but for now, I'm actually going to use this suppressor. My magazine ammo capacity. I mean, all your ammo capacity for your magazines, guys, it varies on which weapon that you want to use. For this one, 40. I just unlocked all of these. Actually, I haven't used any of these yet, so I actually have no idea which one would work best for the Peacekeeper. But you know, for my personal preference, the 30 round, because of the reload quickness for any weapon, I would choose this one, guys. I mean, obviously you would like more bullets in your magazine so you could last longer, you can spend less time reloading. However, I prefer to just I reload a lot, and I just prefer to reload fast. It's just a safety precaution when I'm out there because, again, I do die a lot. For this weapon, I got a Swifted B stock at the back. All this does is improves your hip fire, movement, and strafing speed. And I don't have my fire mods yet. We should probably equip that. I'm going to equip, obviously, the bullet velocity fire mods. This weapon, guys, once you master it, it is insane. Like, it's nice and light. The movement speed around it is very cool. I recommend it. This and the AK-27 are probably my top two. But, I mean, it's really hard to choose between these two weapons. I'm not even going to lie to you. Next weapon I want to show you guys is this nice marksman rifle. It's the M8A1. This marksman rifle is a 4-round burst, extreme rate of fire. I don't believe it has a high recoil rate. Oh, this is not the reticle I would want to use, but obviously I have these other ones locked. Got to upgrade it a little bit more. However, this is a fun tip, guys. If you are just starting out the game, or you're just re-unlocking all your reticles, I really prefer the red bullseye. For some reason, if I don't have the red crosshatch or the red focus, I mean, this one, other than the red dot or the default one, or whatever you want to call it, it is significantly better than any other one. Like, I mean, I've tried the purple triangulate, sorry. It helped me a lot, and then I started playing with the pros, and I started dying more often, so I started playing around with my reticles, and I found which ones were the best for me. Optic, I do have a different optic on this one. It's the Mini Reflex 03. Obviously, it's still the first optic that you'd find on any weapon, but this one is just a little bit different, and I've showed you the reticle already. This weapon, I just actually added a suppressor on it just to see how it'll work, but honestly, I do not recommend a suppressor on this marksman rifle, guys. I do actually recommend the muzzle brake until you actually unlock. Let me just go back into it and show you. Until you unlock this one right here, the mobility spread muzzle. I gotta learn how to talk slower. All hip fire spread, slide and dive to fire speed, and tactical stance spread. These are all the pros that come with this muzzle, everybody. And your barrel, obviously I got my frontline barrel. Frontline barrel, again, because I unlocked it, this just increases my damage range and bullet velocity. Magazine, I got my 40 round extended mag because, you know, this weapon holds a lot, and it's 4 rounds each time, so I want as much ammo as possible. And once again, bullet velocity is my high velocity ammo pack for my fire mods on this weapon. Lasers, I do not recommend any lasers on your weapons, guys, because whether you're in tactical stance or you're hip firing, enemies can see that laser. Enemies can see you on the map. You're gonna die, so do not do that. Next weapon we're gonna show you guys is actually the Shadow SK. When I first sniped in Black Ops 7, I did not like it. I felt like the snipers were way too finicky, and then I unlocked the Shadow SK, and oh my god, it is god tier. Semi-automatic sniper rifle, high power and stable recoil rate. It's a low fire rate though. This sniper, I think, is broken, if you ask me. Like, I don't even know what to say about this weapon. But anyways, I got just the default default scope on this, guys. Muzzle, I got my, let me see what I actually have on here. Mobility spread muzzle, all hip fire spread, slide and dive to fire speed, and tactical stance spread. Pretty much when I'm diving with this sniper, guys, when I'm doing hip fire shots or quick scoping, I would want this muzzle because it just helps my fire rate a lot when I'm doing those movements. Barrel, again, damage range and bullet velocity barrel. You'd want your hybrid barrel just because it's both. I mean, when you're unlocking it, bullet velocity barrel is, you know, top of my list for choosing it. Once you unlock it, equip it immediately and get back out there on the battlefield so you can unlock your other attachments. For your magazine, I actually just unlocked these magazines, so I haven't had a chance to use any of these yet. But obviously, I'm going to go with the magazine with the more ammo capacity with this sniper rifle, just because it's a semi-auto. For the comb, I got the stable focus riser. So pretty much all this does is your hold breath duration. So pretty much when you press RS or whatever your button is to hold your breath when you're sniping, pretty much the duration, I believe it's another 10 minutes. I think it's 5 minutes usually when you're holding breath, so this just adds another 5 minutes onto it, so you can have a nice precision snipe. So my stock is going to be the mobility stock that improves my hip fire movement speed, and strafing movement speed. And for my fire mods, LW trigger, because it has it just increases the fire rate for the sniper rifle. Just because the sniper rifle also has just a low fire rate, you want to, give it the best beefing up that you could possibly have. where is that other sniper? I'm actually gonna go into it here and show you guys. So I actually do have it unlocked. Okay, perfect. So the XR3 Ion. This sniper, I don't have much experience playing it, but when I did play it, I do recommend it, guys. I do think it's one of the best weapons in this game, just because it's a 3 burst round sniper rifle. So if there's 3 enemies lined up in one, or even 4, you can take pretty much every single one of them out with this one sniper rifle. The optic is pretty much, I just keep the basic optic on it, guys, because I don't want to change it, because I feel as if it gives me the best vision when I'm sniping. For the muzzle, I actually do have a suppressor on this, because I feel like the sniper is a little loud, especially with the 3 first fire shots. So I mean, I do want to minimize my minimap firing ping. Damage range for the barrel, bullet velocity. I feel like the bullet velocity for the sniper rifle is pretty high up there anyway, so I do want to increase the damage range. And under barrel, hold breath duration, flinch resistance. So pretty much if enemies throw flashbangs or stun grenades, you're flinching, or when they shoot you and you miss that bullet, all of a sudden your flinch reaction is just reduced. For the magazine, I got a 12 round fast mag, Phantom V fast mag, reload quickness, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. I also got, you guessed it, score streak damage and penetration damage for this one. I feel as if the fire rate on this sniper rifle is high as it is, so all I want to do is give that extra oomph so I can dominate the competition. Because honestly, guys, there are sweats out there and they will kick your ass. They've been kicking my ass all day. Best perks, or best wild cards, I personally really love Perk Greed and Overkill. Equip any non-melee weapon in a primary and secondary slots, just due to the fact if you're sniping and you run out of sniper bullets, or I'm a proactive sniper, I don't just sit there and camp. I actually switch and use my secondary weapon. If I don't feel like using the pistol, I would love to actually have another primary weapon, as if like an assault rifle or an SMG, something like that. Gunfighter wildcard, all this does is makes you attach 3 more attachments to your weapons. This is also a good wild card to have, just because if you want to up your weapons a little bit more. But if you've gotten the fine tuning of these weapons, guys, then all you need to do is equip the basics and then you're good to go. All these perks. Oh yeah, for Perk Greed, I'm going to show, since I showed you my bankroll on my AK-27, I'm going to show you my tac sprinter for the Carbon 57. All this does is just reduces your original speed and just increases your speed by Mach 10, especially when you get a few kills, guys. This perk is really good, especially equipped with the recon class. I find it's god tier. Nobody can see you and you're just gone. Peacekeeper, I also do got the tac sprinter, and I don't know, this reticle, guys, I really do recommend. Please get the red focus. It is awesome. But that is the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Please give the channel a like and subscribe. Comment down below what do you think are the top 5 best weapons in this game, and I'll see you guys in the next video. E-Money signing off. Peace out.